And then and
Archive of Our Own.
Yeah, Archive of Our Own. That's what I put. And I forgot that she has a guide for this game.
You told me to open other chests. It's really annoying.
You lost, okay? I like that exclamation point.
I think it's funny because that chest technically should be at the end, but they put it at the very beginning. Because there's almost a sequence to all the other chests, except that one.
That's fair. You know, this is why I love my wife so much. That our friend, Star, is her nickname. Star Revis, actually. She played through this whole game and didn't die once. Like, it was a little ridiculous, actually. I'm glad she didn't die, but at the same time, it's like we all died once in this game, so it feels a little rough. But that's just a testament to her guide. Good job, babe.
Thank you.
So ways to go further, Get Out. No. That was a good movie, though. If you guys haven't seen that movie, go watch it.
See, this should be the first chest that you open.
You thought there's treasure, huh? And that's it.
Probably go through a great number of things, but probably its biggest strength, in my opinion, would be the plot itself.
I switched his edition to Harpoon.
Hey, you got it though. Good job.
Thanks. What were you saying about the strength?
The plot is probably the best, in my opinion.
The plot?
Yeah. Just because the story itself is what really draws me in. It's also just... I personally like this turn-based thing where you get to sit there and think about it. I remember I have very fond memories growing up playing this game and fighting certain bosses and being incredibly stressed and sitting there after, watching people almost get obliterated, or actually getting obliterated, and just kind of sitting there for like a good few seconds trying to figure out, hey, that might be important.
Maybe.
Just trying to figure out what to do next. I personally really like that, being able to sit there and like strategize. That's why I like Octopath Traveler so much too. And also, honestly, the additions are great.
Resonance has that effect.
It does. For resonating.
I feel healed from the resonation. I agree with that.
You've already been up there.
Yeah, that's right.
You can leave this place now.
Wait, hold on.
Don't forget to change
the Chase edition. That's one thing you guys will probably forget sometimes, or maybe it's just me.
Oh man, and you were on a perfect 80 too.
Yeah, I told them I get it to 99 though. Eventually. Just because it's fun to max it out. I agree with that. I think turn-based still has a place in this world. Because everything's getting just really fast-paced. And I get it. You're trying to keep the attention of people. I think they did pretty good with Final Fantasy 16. I have a lot of issues with the game, but I think it was a really well-made game. And so I understand why they did it as an action RPG instead of a turn-based. But at the same time, there's just a casual piece about turn-based, Yeah.
I agree. If you want to go objectively speaking and removing me from this equation and all the things that I like about this game, the best part, almost objectively, is probably the additions, because it's just you know what he gets at level 11?
What?
Gust of Wind Dance.
Gust of Wind Dance!
You should let me show off my skills.
Okay. You can have the first,
I'm not gonna lie to you, I never knew that did. I never realized that there was a dragon carving right there. I just always saw that as not a path.
Yeah.
That's literally the first time I've ever seen it.
And this is why you find different perspectives, guys, because there's stuff that my wife has found that I haven't, and clearly vice versa. So don't ever think that you know everything, because you get into encounters like this. Don't make fun of me. I think a strength in the game is the music.
Agreed.
Music is a big thing for me in games, and like, gosh, there are some parts, and not most games don't have it like perfect with music. But I think it leveled up. It was doing 106.
Yeah. She's so broken in the beginning.
Yeah. Well, I missed that. Yeah, I think the music is great in this game. I think most spots the music is pretty fantastic. Especially the boss music. Because you can tell what type of like style of boss it's going to be. I think there's like 3 or 4 different boss soundtracks, not including like the final boss. And each one has a different tier of like importance. So like a boss fight might just be a really hard fight with something that comes, a scene that comes after it. Yeah. It's like when you miss in Pokemon.
It depends on the enemy too. Everybody has a specific chance to avoid attacks and stuff.
See, this is why I'm glad she tagged along today, guys, because...
Go into the menu.
Okay. She knows things.
Go to status. And so see at the bottom, the AAV and the MAV.
Yeah.
And then if you go over, and again, yeah, typically the women have a very small chance to avoid attacks. I'm pretty sure Hashel does too.
Interesting.
I could be wrong.
Something that I don't think is necessarily like a strength, but I think is really cool, is that everyone matches their Dragoon spirit. Like their personality and their color scheme. I think that's really cool.
I passively make fun of that sometimes in my story.
Yeah, totally read her story on fanfiction, abbisonny.
For a specific event that I can't really define that happens.
Yeah.
At the end, actually it's after the first disc. It doesn't happen in the game.
Who's ready to brute force this?
They're all color-coded at this moment. And it's funny. Do you know the answer?
Maybe. You try, Dart. This is mostly me guessing, but also maybe remembering. Okay.
Have you tried to go up the stairs?
No. I guess it's wrong. I guess it doesn't work unless we use the correct numbers.
They are so smart.
Man, a puzzle won't work unless you do the right thing. It's crazy. I definitely think a weak point